Hi, I'm Reverend Tom Kearns, and welcome to 333 Magic 9, where the tarot cards and the astrology stars come together to help you. And as the song says, this is the most wonderful time of the year, and there's a lot of exciting energy in the air. And here's how you can use it to help you. Please subscribe and ring the bell for new video notifications. The tarot card for the first week is the Six of Wands, representing victory. The tarot card for the second week is the Empress. She represents fertility and abundance. The tarot card for the third week is the Sun, which represents happiness and attainment. And the tarot card for the fourth week is Justice, representing balance and judgment. Virgo, the tarot card for the first week of the month is the Six of Wands. Now this card represents good news and victory. And in fact, there is the recognition of a hard-fought victory. You have overcome obstacles and are ready to enjoy your success. You can also see that the other people in the card see you as victorious and are sharing in your happiness, and because of that, you may attain a position of leadership. Now, as we look down into the astrology, the month begins with Neptune going direct in your seventh house of relationships. And this can bring you a new sense of awareness of how you may have been fooling yourself about partners since about June. Now your intuition is clearer, and this will help you solve problems with your partners. And Mercury will also be, Mars will be sextile in Pluto, and that connects your third house of communications with your romantic efforts. That sounds like fun. And this can bring cooperation and a new level of personal happiness. Just be aware that a square between Mercury and Neptune on the 7th may bring a bit of confusion or disagreement, and that can happen in family or relationship issues. So understanding others will return peace, as will words of wisdom and kindness. The tarot card for the second week is the Empress. Now this is a card that suggests there's a lot of fertility and a fruitful harvest. We are moving into the most wonderful time of the year, where we value our families and our traditions. And this is a time to share the wealth of the harvest so everyone can enjoy the fruits of their labors. And we must remember the true value of life, as we will soon be together with family and loved ones in the joy of celebration. Now, as we look into the astrology, the second week begins with Mars in your third house of communications squared to Jupiter in the sixth house of work and routines, and that happens on the 8th. So you need to heed any red flags between your desire for fun and your responsibilities. This can cause friction of the worst kind because there's a lot of ego energy in the air. So you may need to walk away from disagreements in work or with family members. Now, Venus will conjunct Pluto on the 11th in your fifth house of pleasure, suggesting a disagreement over desires. Make sure you know what is proper and what you shouldn't do, for the wrong moves here can have a detrimental effect on your love life. And do beware of jealousy and possessiveness. The tarot card for the third week is the Sun. And although this is the beginning of winter, there is great hope for the future, as we are going to be together with our loved ones and share the gifts of the season. We're reminded with parties and songs and sacred celebrations that there is hope and light in the world. So this is a good time to heal old wounds and to try to keep the peace, especially between family members. Now, as we look down here into the astrology, the third week requires some adjustment as Venus goes retrograde in your fifth house of romance on the 19th. Now, this warns you not to get caught up in dreams of past loves. They obviously didn't work out in the past. So what you want in your love life may have to be reevaluated. And you will get a little help as Mercury will trine Uranus in the ninth house of understanding. You may be inspired and come up with a plan to increase everyone's comfort zone. Your ingenuity and your ability to sell your ideas may get you a nice surprise, and there may be some opportunities coming your way, so keep your eyes open. And the tarot card for the last week of the month is Justice. Justice is the card of ultimate balance. The sword in her hand has the potential of cutting both ways, and the scales are held in perfect balance, suggesting a positive flow between the past and the future. As we stand on this precipice, we can see there are needed changes that should be made, but we can also see that some would take advantage and try to turn the system to their personal advantage. So may true justice be done. And as we look down here into the astrology, the fourth week really features the final showdown between stoic Saturn and erratic Uranus as they vie for power in work responsibilities and future ambitions. So a conservative approach can ruffle the feathers of Uranus in the ninth as it wants to break free from old past restrictions and old responsibilities. It wants the future. And Jupiter will move into Pisces, and this asks you to take a broad spiritual approach with partners, but do beware of escapism. Mercury and Venus will conjunct Pluto in the fifth house of romance and creativity, forcing you to focus your mind and talents on creative ambitions and pleasures. And if indeed you need to make some changes in this area of life, your values may need to change. Hi, I'm Reverend Tom Kearns, and this is my story. If you are a spiritual seeker, it may help you on your journey. I believe your spiritual development is as important as your religion. If you look at Christianity, it focuses on the life of Jesus. But Jesus was never a Christian. He was Jewish. If this thought intrigues you, you'll enjoy my new book, Light from Water, Freeing Jesus. It's available on Amazon.com and through fine bookstores. And it may help you on your spiritual journey. I'd like to thank you for watching and thank you for listening. Remember to subscribe because these videos are free and they can help you. And please hit the little bell under the video so you can be notified when new videos are available for you. And if you'd like to learn more about astrology, you can visit my websites, ProfessorAstrology.com or InternetPsychicReadings.com. And I hope you have a great month.